let's talk about practical manifestation, how you can manifest anything you want by combining mindset with action. So, I know you've probably heard of manifestation and the law of attraction before, but maybe you're still wondering, but how does that actually work in real life? Surely it sounds kind of all too good to be true. And the truth actually is that while your thoughts and beliefs are a big part of manifesting, the missing ingredient for many people is action. You can't just sit around thinking positive thoughts and expect things to just magically fall into your lap. You need to take aligned action. And that's why I often refer to it as manifest action rather than just manifestation. I feel like manifestation sounds a bit passive, manifest action sounds a bit more proactive. So in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to manifest your goals in a practical way, combining mindset with action so you can actually start to see the results that you desire for yourself. So let's start with a quick explanation of what manifestation actually is. So essentially, it's the process of turning your thoughts, beliefs, and desires into your reality. It's about getting super clear on exactly what it is that you want and aligning your energy and your mindset with that desire and taking the necessary steps to make it actually happen. But here is the key part of manifestation that most people miss, and why I think manifesting gets a bad rap, really. Because manifestation is not about wishful thinking. It is not magic. It is not the shortcut, the easy route to just sit back, relax, and get what you want. Manifestation at its heart really is about doing. It's about taking consistent, aligned action towards your goals. Manifestation is not magic. It's not magic. It's about bringing your subconscious mind into alignment with your conscious mind and your conscious actions. Manifesting anything requires just 3 core steps, and I'm going to walk you through those in detail right now. The first one is clarity of vision. This is about getting clear on what you want. The second is aligned beliefs and mindset, aligning your thoughts and beliefs with the vision. And the third is consistent aligned action, taking the necessary steps to bring the vision into action, into reality. So let's break these down. So step 1, clarity of vision. What does that mean? This is the first step to manifesting anything because it's knowing exactly, specifically what it is you want. You can't manifest anything if you're vague or unclear about what it is you actually want. In fact, the more specific you are, the easier you'll find it to actually take action and recognize the specific opportunities when they come your way. Because when you're manifesting, what you're actually doing is creating the opportunities and the resources to get what you want, right? So you've got to be taking action and be super specific so you can recognize them when they're coming up. So, how to gain this level of clarity? It sounds obvious, but the main thing you need to do is take some time to reflect on what it is you really, really want. So is it more clients for your business? Is it financial freedom, a new relationship, a new opportunity, whatever it is? Write it down. But the key here is to be as specific as possible. So like I would really recommend like journaling through it. Don't just write it down. Like I would journal it and like go through the whole, like what it is and what it looks like and etc. So I would go into a great amount of detail. The more detail you can go into with your journaling, the easier it'll be for you to manifest because it'll be super clear, right? So like instead of saying, I want more clients, say, I want 5 new clients in my brand new program in the next 30 days. And then visualize that goal in great detail. So I am a very detailed orientated visualizer. I literally think, like, how's it going to look? How am I going to feel? What's going to happen? Who's around me? What am I wearing? You know, where am I going? It's like picture in detail what your life will look like when you've achieved that goal. What will your day-to-day be? How will you feel? All of this clarity gives direction. So if you're sitting down and really going into granular detail about what it is you want, that is a good use of time. Like some people are like, oh, that's a waste of time. I don't want to spend too much time on that. That's the first step. And if you miss over that, your manifestation is going to be all over the place. So clarity of this level, this depth, is what actually gives you direction. And without it, it is like trying to drive somewhere without a map. You'll wander aimlessly, you'll get somewhere, but it probably won't be where you actually intended to get to. So once you know exactly what it is you want, you can move on to the next step with more purpose. And step 2 is aligned beliefs and mindset. So aligning your beliefs and your mindset with the vision you've just set for yourself, because it's not enough just to have the vision and then sit back and hope it happens, because there'll be beliefs and there'll be things, coding that's already going on within you that will be blocking that vision from coming true, right? So if deep down you don't fundamentally believe that this vision is possible for you, you're going to be unconsciously sabotaging yourself every single step of the way, and you're going to find manifesting incredibly difficult. So this is where a lot of people do actually get stuck. They really, 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 really want something, but their beliefs and their mindset are completely out of sync with that desire. You often find this with like money mindset issues. People think, oh, I really want to be rich. I really want to have a load of money. I really want to be super successful. But actually something deeper isn't aligned with that. So how to align your beliefs, and this goes with anything really, how to align your beliefs. So the first thing you've obviously got to do is identify the limiting beliefs. So when you write down this big vision, ask yourself, do I truly believe this is possible for me? So you've written down your vision, it's in great detail. Do I truly believe this is possible for me? And if there's any doubt, and what I would also recommend you do is drop into your body and feel. So oftentimes we get trapped up here by thinking, do I think it's possible for me? Of course it is, logically, of course it's possible for me. But what is your body saying? You'll often feel you'll either feeling an expansion or a contraction or nervous or excitement or whatever it is. Feel into your body. And if there's any doubts, that is limiting beliefs showing themselves to you, and that's what you need to address. And the way you address these limiting beliefs, the first thing to do to align these beliefs is to reframe these limiting beliefs that are coming up for you. So replace any of these limiting beliefs with more empowering ones. So for example, instead of thinking, I can't attract high-paying clients, you replace that with, there are clients out there who are ready and willing and happy and excited to pay my value, to pay my rate, to pay what I'm asking for. You can also use affirmations. So using affirmations to really reinforce this new belief in your ability to achieve the goal. This is like recoding your brain, reprogramming your brain. So find some affirmations that work for you in terms of flipping that limiting belief on its head and say them out loud every single day with conviction. Write them down every single day, because your mind is so powerful. If you don't believe you can manifest something, if you don't truly believe you can manifest something, even if you think you're taking the actions, the energy won't line up. It'll be off center, and you'll either procrastinate or you'll self-sabotage or you'll do something to make manifesting pretty much impossible for you. So step 3 to manifesting anything you want, remember we've got be really clear on your goals, align your mindset, align your beliefs. And step 3 is the bit that most people miss, and it's consistent aligned action. So the most important part with manifesting, if you think about it really, is taking the action, because if you don't take the action, nothing's going to happen, is it? So manifesting fundamentally requires you to meet the universe halfway. You've got to show the universe, this is what I want and I'm prepared to work for it as well. You can't just sit back and wait for things to happen. I think there was a phase where people were like, you need to really just surrender and do nothing and just have faith. That very, very rarely actually works. You can't just sit back and wait for things to happen. You need to show up, you need to do the work, and you need to take the steps that align with your goal, okay? So let's break down what aligned action actually does mean. So the first thing it means is to break down your goal into steps. So once you've got that amazing vision and you know exactly what it is that you want, ask yourself, right, What are the small actionable steps that I should be taking to move me toward this goal? And don't get super fancy. You've got the goal. You know what you need to get there. You know what you're going to have to need to get there. Just reverse engineer and be like, right, so I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, and I need this. Like even if you start from the first step towards the end, you know what I mean? You'll be able to track back if you just take the time to do it. So break down your goal into bite-sized actions that you can start right now, today. So if your goal is to sign 5 new clients, what's the first step? What's the very first thing that you can do today to get that to happen for you? Maybe it's reaching out to your network or posting on social media or updating an offer. Whatever it is, break down the big goal into small bite-sized chunk steps that you can literally do a little bit every day. Because here's the second part about this section here, how to do aligned action, is it's about consistency. It's about taking consistent action. And manifestation loves consistency. So it doesn't have to be massive, huge, fat, big steps every single day, huge leaps every single day, mega effort, 100% effort every single day. That's not what's actually required, but you are required to just take steady, consistent steps towards your goal. So that's why it's good to like break them down into smaller steps, because the more actions you take, the more momentum it builds, the closer the goal gets, and the quicker you'll achieve it. Whereas if you try and take a huge leap, you're probably going to sort of burn yourself out and not achieve the thing anyway. So the third way to align all of this, align your action, is actually act as if it's already happening, right? So this is a very good one if you're an online business owner and you've got to show up on social media every day or show up live or do videos or podcast episodes or whatever it is. And sometimes you're not really in the mood. You're not really thinking like, that's what I want to do today. Maybe your hair's not looking good, or I don't know, you're not that time of the month or whatever it is. You're just not in the mood for doing it. But if you start each day by acting as if your business is already where you want it to be, your life is already exactly what you're manifesting, how would you act? How would you act if you were already the person who has achieved the goal? Would you show up more confidently? Would you 100% show up regardless? Would you take bigger risks? Would you ask for what you're worth? Whatever that is, you can anchor into that energy every single morning and take action from that place and start embodying that action right now. So whatever, once I've become a 7-figure business owner, whatever it is that your goal is, how am I going to feel when I wake up in the morning? What action am I going to take? How am I going to be communicating? How am I going to be moving? How am I going to be dressing? And you can bring that into your reality every single morning and come from that place. If you do that, your actions will manifest your goals a lot faster. So here's something really important just to keep in mind. Even when you're super clear on your vision, and even when you're taking super aligned and consistent action, challenges are gonna come up, right? Let's face it, challenges are gonna come up. You're probably gonna face resistance, both internally and externally, from those around you. And that is actually completely normal. So let's quickly tap into how to deal with resistance when you're on your beautiful manifest action journey. The first thing is to actually acknowledge it. So when you feel resistance or fear or whatever it is, don't ignore it. Don't try and push it down. It's completely normal. It's completely healthy. So just acknowledge it. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of right now? What's holding me back from taking this next step? Understanding the resistance helps you move through it. So the first step to deal with resistance is to merely acknowledge it and to play with it, ask it questions, see what comes up. The second step is to stay committed. This is a part where most people fall down. I call it actually holding the void. So there's always a gap between action and result. I don't care what it is you're doing. Generally, there is a gap between action and result. So things don't always go exactly as planned. And sometimes what you're manifesting is going to take time. The key is not to give up, to keep the faith, even when it looks like nothing is happening. Because if you're taking the action, aligned action towards your goals, things are happening. You just might not be seeing it yet. You just might need to give it a bit more time. So manifestation is really about staying the course. Keep showing up, keep taking those small aligned actions and trust that the results will follow. Hold the void between action and result. The next thing is to adapt and pivot. Sometimes the path to manifestation looks completely different to what you thought it was going to be, right? And part of manifesting is holding it a bit lightly, like not holding it too tightly that you think, right, it's this or nothing. I'm manifesting this and it has to look exactly like this or nothing at all. Or these are the exact actions I'm taking and I'm taking these actions or nothing at all. You've got to be open to adapt and to pivot, depending on what's coming at you. Because maybe the opportunity or manifesting comes in a completely different form than you thought it would. Maybe the actions you're taking move a little bit, change course a little bit, but you're still on path, but you've got to adapt to get what you actually want. So if you're open to adapting and taking action, you're going to recognize that you need to pivot sometimes and pivot your expectations sometimes. So fundamentally, when you combine clarity, mindset alignment, and aligned action, that's where the magic happens. You start to see results. You start attracting the right people, the right opportunities, and the right resources. Because as I've said, that's what manifesting is. Manifesting is attracting the right people, opportunities, and resources to help you achieve the thing that you desire, achieve the thing that you're manifesting. But it all does depend on you on taking action. So manifestation is not about sitting around and hoping for things to change. It's about taking intentional action towards your goal. When you align your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions, you become unstoppable. So remember, if you want to manifest something in your life, whether it's more clients, more money, more freedom, you need to act. You need to show up for yourself and for your vision. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to think about one goal that you really, really want to manifest. I want you to get super clear on exactly what it is, get super specific, and then write down 3 actions, just 3 actions that you can take today to start moving towards your goal. Remember, it doesn't have to be huge. It might be something like sending an email, making a phone call, doing a little bit of research. Whatever it is, just take the first step. And then tomorrow, take another step, and then take another step, and then take another step. It's consistent, aligned action. And when you start doing that, you will be amazed at how quickly everything in your life actually starts to shift once you put that energy into action. Now, I have something really, really special for you that I'm going to pop in the description. If you're already a big fan of journaling for manifestation, this is going to be chef's kiss right up your street. But if you're open to journaling for manifestation, this is the perfect resource to help you start. I am putting the link to it in the description for you. It's called 365 Days of Stellar Success. And if you're serious about manifest action and you want to incorporate journaling into your manifestation process, this journal is the key. Trust me, it's like amazing. So if this video resonated, make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel, and also please do share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what goal you're working towards, what goal you're wanting to manifest, and what action you're going to take today, on the day you're watching this video, to start working towards it. And remember, manifestation is a real thing. It's not magic, it's not fantasy, but it only works if you work, right? So take aligned action, stay focused, and keep believing that what you want is possible for you, because it 1,000,000% is. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.